Hello and welcome back to the Modern Power Play. I'm your host, Jamie. Have you ever been in a room and felt invisible, watched someone else effortlessly command attention, close a deal, or attract the person they wanted and thought, how do they do that? Is it magic or is it a skill, a power that they've learned? In our hyper-connected world, real power isn't just about your job title or your bank account. It's about influence. It's about confidence. It's about the subtle art of seduction, not just in romance, but in convincing people of your ideas, your value, your vision. This is the currency of the 21st century. And to help us unlock this, we have an incredible guest. Alex Rios is a behavioral strategist and author of the best-selling book, The Unspoken Game. Alex, welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me, Jamie. It's great to be here. And you're absolutely right. That feeling of being unseen, everyone has felt it. The good news is, it's not a life sentence.
Let's dive right in, Alex. We throw the word power around a lot, but what is true power in your definition?
Most people think of power as a crown you wear, something external. True power is the spine inside you. It's not money or status. Those can be taken away. True power is unshakable self-worth, deep competence, and the ability to influence your environment and the people in it through your energy and actions. It's a mindset first, a reality second.
A mindset first. I like that. And part of that mindset involves dealing with opposition. You talk about learning to use your enemies. What do you mean by that?
It sounds dramatic, doesn't it? But your critics, your rivals, even that colleague who seems to undermine you, they are your greatest teachers. They show you your flaws, your weaknesses. Instead of getting angry, get curious. Ask, why does this person trigger me? What insecurity of mine are they exposing? Use that intel to improve. Let their opposition forge a stronger, more resilient you. Turn their negativity into your fuel.
That's a powerful shift in perspective. Now, once you're working on yourself, you talk a lot about strategy. Why is it so important to conceal your intentions?
Think of a poker game, Jamie. If you show your cards immediately, you lose. Life is similar. Revealing everything, your desperate desire for a job, your intense need for a date's approval, puts immense pressure on the situation and often pushes people away. Being a strategist means being patient. It means listening more than you speak, revealing yourself in layers, and creating a sense of mystery and discovery. It's not about being dishonest. It's about being disciplined and letting things unfold naturally.
That discipline ties into something a lot of people struggle with, self-focus. Is the goal to become a narcissist? Is that good or bad for power and seduction?
Fantastic question. This is a crucial line to draw. Healthy self-love is essential. It's knowing your value, prioritizing your well-being, and not seeking validation externally. That is magnetic. Toxic ego or narcissism is the opposite. It's an inflated sense of self that constantly needs to be fed by others. It's fragile. Narcissists take energy. Truly powerful people radiate it. So love yourself deeply, but keep your ego in check.
Radiate energy. That leads us to the art of seduction. Beyond romance, what is the power of seduction?
Seduction is the art of making someone feel intensely focused on and special. It's about charm, presence, and creating a shared, captivating experience. In business, it's seducing a client with your vision. In friendship, it's seducing someone with your empathy and listening skills. It's the ability to create attraction through genuine interest and emotional connection. The most seductive thing you can be is fully present with someone.
So, what makes someone anti-seductive? What are the instant turnoffs?
The biggest one, neediness. Desperation for approval, constantly talking about yourself, or worse, complaining. Checking your phone mid-conversation, that's a huge one. It screams you're not important. Negativity, poor hygiene, and not listening. These are all forms of taking energy away from the other person, and people subconsciously flee from that.
For our single listeners looking for practical dating advice, what's your #1 tip?
Stop interviewing for a partner. Don't go on a date with the goal of, do they like me? Go with the curiosity of, do I like them? That simple shift in mindset from seeking validation to assessing compatibility is game-changing. It makes you calmer, more authentic, and instantly more attractive. Be a curator of your own life, not an applicant for someone else's.
I love that. But what if our body language gives away our nerves?
It often does. Your body language betrays your inner state. Slouched shoulders say, I'm carrying weight. Avoiding eye contact says, I'm insecure. Fidgeting says, I'm anxious. The hack? Change your body to change your mind. Stand up straight, pull your shoulders back, make slow and deliberate movements. Hold eye contact for a second longer than is comfortable. This doesn't just communicate confidence to others, it triggers confidence chemicals in your own brain.
And that confidence builds over time through mastery, right?
Absolutely. The ultimate power is self-reliance, and that comes from mastery. Dive deep into a craft. Become exceptionally good at something, anything. It could be coding, cooking, writing, gardening. The process of mastering a skill teaches you patience, discipline, and resilience. It builds a core of confidence that no one can ever take from you. You know what you're capable of.
Alex, you teach this now, but was there a moment of struggle that defined this path for you?
There was. 5 years ago, my father had a major stroke. Overnight, this powerful, strategic businessman couldn't form a sentence. It shattered my world. But watching him relearn everything, how to speak, how to read, taught me more about power than any book ever could. His will was more powerful than his body's limitation. It taught me that true power is the unwavering decision to keep going, no matter what. That struggle redefined everything for me.
Thank you for sharing that, Alex. So, for our listeners facing their own struggles, what's the mindset to overcome them?
See every problem as a puzzle, not a prison. A puzzle has a solution. It might be tricky, it might take time, but it's solvable. That reframe alone removes the emotion of helplessness and activates the problem-solving part of your brain. Resilience isn't about avoiding the storm. It's about learning to dance in the rain, as the saying goes.
After all this talk of power and strategy, what have you learned about happiness?
I've learned that happiness is a side effect, not a destination. It's the byproduct of living with purpose, mastering your craft, connecting deeply with others, and embracing the present moment. You can't chase it directly. If you build a powerful, meaningful life, happiness will find you along the way.
Beautifully said. Finally, we like to end with a question from our last guest. Our previous speaker, life coach Maria Lee, asked, what is one fear you had to embrace to get to where you are today?
Great question, Maria. The fear of being truly seen. Not the curated Instagram version of me, but the real, messy, sometimes uncertain me. I had to embrace the vulnerability of putting my real ideas out there, facing criticism and being okay with not being for everyone. And that was the most powerful seduction of all. First, towards myself.
Alex, that is the perfect place to end. Thank you so much for your wisdom today.
Thank you, Jamie. It was a pleasure.
Listeners, you've been amazing. Remember, power isn't something you find, it's something you build. Until next time.